guys, it's Audrey and welcome back to Odd Vlogs. I'm here with my fiance Spencer. Okay guys, I've realized with your edits that every time I introduce Spencer, I'm always like, I'm here with Spencer. So now it's like a joke that I have to do that every time.
Yeah, I saw a comment that we are the CEOs of hugging each other, and that is absolutely true. We're always like...
Yeah. So, as you guys know, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A on our engagement, and I'm going to be the one answering the questions.
I'm just kind of here to see what she thinks.
Spencer asked to be in this video. He wanted to know.
I'm not really going to be participating much. I'm basically just chilling.
Yeah, he's chilling.
I'm just chilling.
But he also is going to be filming a Q&A video on his channel, A Better State. And he has questions that he's going to be answering. We didn't compare our questions, so some may be different, some may be the same. I have no idea, so I'll get to see your thoughts.
Yep.
So we asked you guys on our Instagram story of questions that that you guys have been thinking about and we wanted to answer. And so if you want to participate in more future videos, make sure you follow me on Instagram at AllAroundAudrey and Spencer at A Better State. And we have a combined personal Instagram account now that you can follow at Audrey and Spencer. So
the Instagram's at Audrey and Spencer.
Oh, yes, it is.
AUDJ and Spence, which is just my name without the R on it.
Yeah, it's because someone stole our username, so we had to shorten it to Audrey Spence. But self-promo, there you go. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the Q&A about our engagement and the proposal. Question number 1. Were you that surprised because you guys had already planned for it to happen? She's talking about the engagement. And yes, I was completely surprised. We had been planning to happen, like Spencer did ask me, and honestly, I feel like that is the best thing. Like when you want to go to propose to someone, I feel like you should have already talked about it beforehand, because it'd be so awkward if the person said no, and especially if you're like in a crowd of people and they said no, that would have been so bad. But yeah, so we have talked about it. He had asked me beforehand, and I said I would say yes. So I did know it was coming, but I didn't know it was coming on the trip. That was a complete surprise. However, I did know he had the ring, but I thought I didn't think it was gonna be that soon, because I thought when I got back, probably the first weekend it wouldn't happen, but the other weekends it was open to I don't know when. I feel like I would have caught on, but no, I had no idea. It was a complete surprise, even though we had talked about it. Question number 2, what is your guys' dream wedding?
Question.
That's really funny because I feel like a lot of little girls have dreamed about their weddings, and by my age you kind of know what you want when that time comes, but I'm not like the other girls. I had no idea. I never had a dream wedding in mind. I've never thought about wedding planning, what dress I wanted, what colors I wanted, when, where. It's just an open book. So we're playing it together. I'm not going to be the one to solely have everything in mind, which is kind of good. I like it that way because we both contribute. So to answer your question, no, I do not have a dream wedding, but I feel like whatever wedding we'll have will be our dream wedding. Yeah. That's what we both love. Okay, question number 3. Did you have an idea on where you wanted Spencer to propose? So Spencer actually asked me this early on, I think.
Yeah.
And my only requirement was I didn't want it in front of a large crowd. I've seen videos of people getting proposed to at the mall or restaurant. The restaurant's not as bad, but I didn't want to have a whole swarm. No, not a stadium.
Concerts.
No, I didn't want a whole swarm of people looking at me, because I didn't want the center of attention. And I didn't really care if it was in front of our family or not. I was pretty good with that. So I kind of left it up to him, but I think hiking, you did really good, because I like the nature. I like the nature. But yeah, so I mean there were people. Actually, that's a different question. There were people, but not a giant crowd like a stadium. Next question, what is the hardest thing you had to / have to do for the wedding? Everything is a process. So everything has taken time, but I think the hardest thing is honestly finding a place to live.
Oh, yeah.
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 Like,
it's just really rough right now.
It's really rough because we've talked about this a couple of times, but the housing market is crazy. Like, homes are being bought so fast, at least in Utah, and they're super expensive too, like around $1,000 or more just to like rent a place. Yeah. Or they're like super old homes that like we do not want to like even try to renovate. So it's really hard. Like our parents have talked about like when they first got married that they lived like nice apartments were like $400 to $500. Now the average just for a normal place to live is like $1,000 at least.
Yeah, it's double that.
So finding a place to live has been hard, but we're gonna be looking at houses this week, apartments, and seeing what there is.
It's just because like less people have been listing houses due to the pandemic, but the demand for it hasn't really gone down. So it's like it's crazy.
Yeah, my mom thinks there's gonna be like a 2008 market crash again, which is so fun. Yay, we love that. Oh boy. The next question. Was anyone around when he proposed? Yes, there were people on the trail.
That's like 3.
Yeah. I honestly don't remember if anyone was there when you like kneeled down to propose.
People walked past right after.
Yeah, and before.
I don't know if they saw that.
But like it was kind of funny because people asked us if we just got engaged. I don't know how moms just know.
Right before it happened, somebody asked us if we had just gotten engaged.
Yeah, which you guys will see in our engagement part 2 video. But yeah, a lady asked us if we got engaged before Spencer like proposed. So she just kind of saw the future.
Did someone just get engaged?
No.
No, okay.
But yeah, there were people on the trail, and the only person I think that was really watching was Jordan, because she was videoing it and taking pictures. So
yeah, I was trying to keep the question like another surprise at that point, so I had to just flat out say I was just like no, knowing full well that it was about to happen in like 10 seconds. It was so awkward.
Yeah. Oh boy. Next question. Are you stressed about everything you need to sort out?
Yes.
I like it. Yes.
Not even a question.
Yes. It's a fun stress. Like, it's a lot of work. And the reason why we're so stressed is because we were trying to get it done in like 2 months. And most people plan like a year for their wedding. But we just want to get married like sooner than later because like why wait? And also it's just easier because right now we're going between homes. But yes, it is stressful. I think it was only like 2 days ago by the time I posted this video that I had like a mental breakdown. But besides that, everything's been great. It's just a little hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things build up, but everyone that we've talked to is like very supportive, and they're like, anything you need help with, just let us know. So yeah, we are very grateful for that.
Yeah, just a clarification, like, we don't want to move in with each other until after we're married, so getting married makes everything easier. A lot of people, that is a clarification we have to make, because a lot of people do move in with each other while they're engaged. We want to wait until after we're married to move in together, so that's why we're kind of rushing that. Yeah, because moving in together will just make everything so much easier.
Yeah, we like already live together, but not.
Yeah.
Like, we're just going between each other's homes.
Yeah. We're living with each other's families.
Yeah, we're living with each other's families. And it'll just be easier once we don't have to drive back every week. you know? Indoor or outdoor wedding?
Outdoor.
We are choosing outdoors because I think it'll look better and it's more our vibe. And plus, with coronavirus going on, it's probably healthier and safer to have it outdoors. So
I've never wanted an indoor wedding anyway.
I've never even thought about. I have seen indoor weddings.
Like, I've always like doing a wedding like this, I've always imagined it being outside.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I like outdoors a lot better.
Outdoors is really pretty, and we're gonna have it in his grandparents' backyard, which is very nice and beautiful. How did Jordan react behind the camera? Jordan was really supportive. She was hyping us up. She's like, oh, so
I don't even
cute.
remember.
I don't know. I don't really remember that in the moment.
Focus on you in the moment that I didn't really. I remember taking glances and her just being like holding the camera.
Yeah, she's just like
she's like so excited. She's like,
Yeah,
You know,
she kept saying she was
but-
very excited. She was good. She was a great supporter. Yeah. Jordan was a good photographer and videographer, which is really hard to do at the same time.
Yeah, props to her.
How are you going to handle college and marriage? That is a good question. So we have thought about this, and I think we're going to take off a semester or two of college just because by the time we're going to get married, school will be in session. So I don't want to deal with like exams during our time we have to get married. Like that's just way too much stress. I'm already stressed about like getting married. I don't want to stress about school at the same time. So yeah, we're gonna take off a semester or two of college and then come back later, which I think is a great reason. If you're gonna take off college, I think it's a pretty valid time to do it. During that time, we also really want to push YouTube and work hard, and just enjoy our first like months of being married and not stressed, you know?
So for anybody else wondering, no, we're not planning on posting any less after we're married. We're gonna keep up on it.
Yes, we're gonna post just as much. And the last question says, what makes you feel different in a single life versus engaged life, or what changes? That is a good question that I have never heard. I think for me, probably I see my friends less often, but that could also be due to coronavirus. Like, I feel like there's a lot of factors, like that, and also a lot of my friends have moved away or going to school somewhere else. So I see my friends less often, but besides that, I feel like our life has been pretty much normal.
Yeah.
I mean, we're always around each other, so our family doesn't really get to see us individually that often, so it's
Yeah.
probably weird for them. But that's all I can think of at the top of my head.
Yeah. You'd expect it, like, until it happens for you, you kind of figured it would feel so different. Well, like, after it happens, like, feel like you'd think
Like a
being
drastic
engaged
change.
is just like, it feels entirely different, but it really doesn't. Life
Yeah.
goes on.
Yeah.
Life is life. So
So, yeah.
it's pretty normal, actually.
Okay, so those are all of the questions that I've picked that you guys have asked me on Instagram. There were so many more though, so if you guys want another Q&A video, make sure you comment down below. Comment down below some questions you have that I have not answered that you want me to know. And like this video so I know you want another one, and make sure you subscribe. And you guys know what time it is.